For Margaret the Brave, we had to shoot at a house, so we started by driving around different neighborhoods and putting flyers up on people's doors, hoping that we'd get a call back. And it was a little weird, you know, we didn't have a location manager and we'd never done this before, so it was a little awkward going into people's houses and getting footage. You know, they live there, you feel a little bit invasive, and their kids are running around. Some of them would say you got to take your shoes off to come inside, so you knew right away those weren't going to work. Yeah, I really just wanted to find something that felt like any city in America, and that's the crazy thing that people don't realize about Vegas is that it's just a normal city, and a lot of our houses look like houses you'd see in California or anywhere else in the Southwest. All in all, I think we went to like 6 or 7 houses. We didn't end up using this place for the interior, but we really liked the garage and front area, so this is what we used for the exterior. And then I remembered that my aunt had called recently and actually told me that they were going to be selling my grandparents' house out in Old Henderson. And I guess I just hadn't wanted to think about it because it was so sad. It was really part of the family. They'd been in that house since the 70s. You know, my mom and my aunt and uncles grew up there. And circumstances being what they were, my brother and I spent a lot of time there when we were really young. So a lot of our earliest memories were made in that house. But when it clicked, you know, it just made sense. It was like, yeah, of course we have to shoot there, So we made our first trip of many to Lowe's to buy plants and Savers to buy set deck to put in the house, modifying when necessary. On the iPad, I drew some set dressing references for the art department so we knew what needed to go in each room. Our daughter character is an artist, so Veronica brought some of her own art supplies, but we also got some great pieces from Lillian Plumley to put around the house. And we just now realized that we actually hung up this last painting sideways, so yeah, sorry Lillian. So we knew we wanted to do this tracking shot along the dresser where we see his graded papers and some family photos. So on the night that we were finalizing our wardrobe, we actually had the actors just take some pictures together.
Hi, we're a happy family.
And then we got those printed out and put them around the set to really try and give this more of a sense of detail and backstory. And then we made placeholders for artwork that would feel appropriate in a mythology professor's house. I really like doing rehearsals if I can, especially if you can get the actors to be in the space that they're going to be shooting, because it just kind of takes away the illusion beforehand and they can just get comfortable.
And not with weapons, but with words. To speak out, to be fearless, to be brave.
Does everything go back to normal?
What do you mean?
And it really helps me too, because I can plan out shots before we've even brought a camera onto the set.
Then we cut to...
So with one day left to go before the shoot, we had pretty much everything put up on the walls. I got my grandparents' Bob Ross paintings in there that they had painted together. You know, they used to watch the show. And they taught me and my mom to paint, so it felt right to have them in there. We snuck in a bunch of personal stuff, not just from my grandparents, but from Rachel's family too. And, you know, really tried to make this set as meaningful as possible. So if something did end up in a shot, it would just be a nice reminder for us. The dad character is a teacher, so we had to grade a bunch of papers and stack them all over his room to really give you a sense of where his head's at. Before we knew it, it was already the first night of shooting, and this was the biggest crew that I had ever worked with.
And that red and...
Nap at all?
Yeah, I did. I took a power nap from like
that's good.
3 to 4.
Oh, good for
That's
you.
good.
Do you guys have the scenes numbered out already?
I do on my script.
You're doing the script today too, right?
The more that you stall there, the more time it gives him.
But I still had a moment of like exasperation where I was like, this stuff is important.
Yeah, I like that. The biggest difference I noticed right away was just being able to think a lot more clearly on set. Let's do it with the left hand. Okay, Marion. We can make up new rules for this. Usually it's me and Rachel doing everything ourselves, so it was amazing to have such a great crew that we could trust this time. After a few days, we were really starting to get into the flow of it, and honestly, just kind of having fun with it.
God, Dad, you're not giving this up, are you?
Our key set PA, Genevieve, would make us lunch every night, and we would just sit around the living room and talk and relax.
I just didn't like it.
I guess my one big piece of advice is if you're shooting overnights, don't do pasta for lunch. I remember the night that we had fettuccine Alfredo. It was really tough for everyone to bounce back from that. So yeah, definitely no hefty meals for overnights. For anybody else out there who can relate to this, I typically feel like my mind is all over the place and I'm not usually present. I'm thinking about a million different things all the time. So it was amazing to have moments on this where I could just appreciate what was happening in front of me, and seeing this house come back to life. Real moments of clarity. So.
What time is it, Annie?
What time is it right now? Mm-hmm. Okay. Right now it's 12:38 a.m.
Doesn't feel like it.
Nope. When it came time to shoot the exterior of the other house, it was nice to get some fresh air because we'd been cooped up in the other location for a while.
Hello.
We also didn't have as much time to shoot this night, so we really had to make sure that we showed up super prepared.
Blood blags.
And what really helped was having animatics on the iPad that I could show to Roberto and Ryan as we were going. And since I had some free time, I was able to take the footage home and start cutting stuff together.
Ooh, timeline workspace.
If you recorded that one part where you said,
The revenge of the sound man.
And she gets one, and she's just hacking it. Yeah.
What's crazy is to me is that none of us knew that 10 days later the COVID lockdowns would start. So it really was a special moment in time.
28 Alpha Alpha, take one.